Our next problem, this one is going to be a little bit more challenging. There's a lot more steps. We have a weight to convert here, but I think you all are ready for it. So we'll tackle this one first with our dimensional analysis, just like we did before, and then do our ratio proportion. And remember, don't be overwhelmed. Just take it step by step and lay everything out. In this problem, we see that the nurse has reviewed the medication for a 7-year-old client. The nurse has had an order to administer oral acetaminophen for 60 milligrams per kilogram per day in 4 divided doses, and the client weighs 48 pounds. So we need to figure out how many tablets per dose should the nurse administer, and we're going to record using a whole number for this. Let's first take a look and find everything that we have, our knowns, our unknown. What are we looking for? So let's first look at what our given units are. So our order dose we see right here is this 60 milligrams per kilogram per day. And then our number of doses is given to us here. We have 4 divided doses. And then our weight is 48 pounds. And then our medication concentration, which we can see right here on this med label. So it's 160 milligrams per tablet. And then what do they want us to find out? We want to find out how many tablets we're going to give, tabs per dose. So now that we have all of that information, we can set up the equation. Now remember, when we're setting this up, we're going to on the right side put what we're looking for. So we're looking for our tabs per dose. And on the left side, we can just plug in any of our numbers. Here, I'm going to start with the weight just to go ahead and get that converted. So we have 48 pounds, right? So I'm going to check that off so I don't re-plug it in anywhere. And we're going to put that over 1. And then what's our conversion here? How many pounds are in 1 kilogram? Perfect, 2.2. And remember that we are going to put our kilograms on top and our pounds on the bottom because we need our pounds to cross off there. So 1 kilogram to 2.2 for our pounds. And then we can plug everything else in as well. So we can go next to, we'll go to our ordered dose. So we have 60 milligrams per kilogram per day. So I'm going to put my 60 milligrams up top, and I need to put my kilograms per day down at the bottom. And that's because here we see our pounds cross off, and then we need our kilograms to cross off. So we are left here, if we just were to solve this now, we would be having milligrams per day. So not quite what we need, right? So we can take our other number here, we'll take our 4 doses per day, and we need our days to cross off. So where are we putting days? On the top or the bottom? 4 doses per day, and we need our days to cancel. So we need our days to go on top. So we see that in 1 day, we're giving 4 doses. So here we see that we'd be left with milligrams per dose. So with milligrams per dose, we then can take our last piece of information here, this 160 milligrams per tablet, and you already know what I'm going to ask. Am I putting tablets on the top or the bottom? We need our milligrams to cancel, and milligrams are currently on the top. So we're going to put milligrams on the bottom, right? So we're going to put our 160 milligrams per 1 tab. So our milligrams cancel, and we're left here with tabs per dose. You can see this one was a lot more, right? We're filling in a lot more information. So now that we have that all plugged in, let's go ahead and multiply across. So we have our 48 times our 1 times our 60 times our 1 times our 1. What do you guys get for the top? You get 2,880. Then we're going to do the same thing at the bottom. So we'll do our 1 times our 2.2 times 1 times 4 times 160. Good job, everyone. So what do we get here on the bottom once you multiply all of that? Perfect. Yes, 1408, 1,408. Great job. So we've multiplied across, and now we can go ahead and divide. So when you do your 2880 divided by 1408, what is everybody getting? I already see maybe some answers going in there. So you're going to get our 2.04. Yep. So I already see you guys have rounded. So we are going to go ahead and we're going to look to the right of our decimal place, and we are going to round down because it's less than 5, right? So we're going to get 2 tabs here. Great job. Awesome. So we can go ahead and verify this. We can plug that number in. We've already done our rounding, so we know that that's good, and we can submit our answer and see that we're correct.